Hi everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. How are you guys today? So glad that you're watching. We're going to make a really fun card today using the Clever Cat stamp set. It is a set that is in the new mini catalog. That's the July to December 2021 mini catalog. It's on page 53 and it is the cutest stamp set. Isn't it adorable? So we're going to use that today to make a really adorable card. Don't forget, it's celebration, and if you purchase between now and September 30th of 2021 and you spend $50 or more in my online store, you can choose some free items from the celebration. For every $50 you spend, you can choose an item. There's also a couple that are $100 level, which is really nice stamp sets as well. And there's dies in here for free, awesome paper, designer series paper. You can, if you need a copy of this, give me a message, a comment, and I'd be happy to mail you one. If you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator. So let's get started. We're going to be using this stamp set. We're also going to be using these really cute dies. If you don't have these, they're $22. They're awesome. They're called tailor-made tags, and I love them. I use them all the time in my stamping. It's one of my basic go-to dies, just like these circles, which are also a basic go-to die that I use often. So let's go ahead and get started with our card. We're going to go ahead and fold this piece of cardstock in half. This is a beautiful color. It's Blackberry Bliss, and it's a half sheet of 8.5 by 11. I'm going to use my bone folder to go ahead and score that. And then let's flip that around. We are using a strip on it of designer series paper, and I'm going to mat that on black. Isn't that cute? I think so. Let me show you what the card looks like. This is it. This is the card we're making. This cute cat flying on her broom. And then this is the inside. You got to make the inside just as pretty as the outside, guys. So let me show you how to do this. So let's start with our Blackberry Bliss cardstock. And we're going to go ahead and attach this piece. I'm going to use my seal adhesive. So I'm just going to put some on the back of this. Whoops. And we will attach it onto this basic black cardstock, and it's just going to show on either side. I just wanted it to have a little black border, just like that. And then this is going to get attached right here onto our card. I always cut it a little long just to make sure that it's the right size for my cardstock, because you know, we're human, right? We don't always cut everything precise. So by giving it just that little extra, you will for sure know that it's long enough. And I just flip my card to the back, and anything that is sticking out, I just come along here and give it a little haircut. I did pretty good on this one. There's just a little hair, that's it. So that looks awesome. Okay, so that's the first part. We are going to stamp our kitty cat, so let's get him going. And he gets stamped in Memento Black. Let's ink him up. See what I'm doing, make sure that he's completely covered in black. And he is. Press him down real good. So there's our kitty cat. I'll clean that in a second. Let's stamp our broom. Our broom is going to be in crumb cake. So here is our broom. There's our broom. Clean that in a second. We're going to stamp our words. Done with crumb cake. In black. And we're going to put it on our tag right here. I've already cut the tag out. This is the second size up from the smallest. just like that. I'll show you the tags again and I'll show you which one it is. It's not this small one, it's the next one up, so it's that one right there. We are going to attach onto this tag a little tiny bat. And there's these reinforcers that come with the tag set. And I love them because they help you to add color, an additional color onto your tags. They're super cute. And I'm all about super cute. So let me show you the reinforcers. So these have the circle, and then this one has this flat end which goes along that, and then it's like kind of ovals around it, that hole. Super adorable. Okay, our next stamp is we're gonna do the hat. So let me close this just in case, and we'll clean everything at the same time. So the hat's gonna be in Blackberry Bliss. Let me get my stamp. Ink that up. That looks pretty good. Ooh, it has some speckles. I don't know what's on there, but I love it. That looks so awesome. I love it when something cool happens, right? Who knows? But I am cleaning that puppy up. Let's clean the rest of these guys. The Simply Chamois is the best for cleaning these clear stamps. All right, I'll just put that to the side for right now. We're gonna come back to a little bit more stamping in a minute because we're gonna stamp the inside of the card with some bats and the outside as well. So I will need the black, but I am done with Crumb Cake. I am done with Blackberry Bliss. The next color we're gonna use is this Mango Melody. And I'm gonna go ahead and set these to the side. Those have to be trimmed out, but I wanted the broom handle to be a different color, and so I'm gonna use this Cameo Coral, and I'm just gonna stroke it over the top here of the broom handle. And then I'm gonna use the Crumb Cake Stampin' Blend, and I'm just gonna blend that back over the top, and it will give it a two-tone color. I'll show you on my main card. Once it dries, that's what it looks like. So not bad. Set those off to the side. Let's work on our moon right here. So the moon is actually a white piece of paper, and we are going to be using this scrap and have a blending brush, and we're going to go ahead and pick up some of this color. Just like that. Then I'm gonna tap off, and then I'm gonna just come onto my card here. I want the most saturation of color in this corner. I do want the whole moon to be yellow, but I want the darkest in that one corner. So I'm gonna go ahead and always start on that corner when I put my color in so that that one will have the most color. So that's our first layer. Let's pick up some more. Wipe off the excess on our, and then we're gonna come in here. I'm really gonna brighten up this side here and then blend the rest in. Perfect. Let's rotate, and we'll add some more dark color to this side as well. It's just not going to be as dark as the other side. And using a circular motion just gives you a little bit cleaner, and as it sinks in, you're not going to see so much of the dark. It's going to blend and be really pretty. So I'm going to go one more layer, but just on this edge right here. Circular strokes. All right, happy with my moon. So there's that. All right, so our inside is a piece of Mango Melody cardstock. It's a 1/4 sheet, and I just have to trim it down. So let me show you that. I'll just use I always keep all my cardstock cut in quarters and halves so I can make cards really simple and easy. Let's move that brush out of the way. We don't need that anymore. I'm gonna use my baby guillotine trimmer that we got as demonstrators. So this one needs to be 4 inches for the inside. So we'll cut it down to 4. And then this needs to be 5 1/4. And since it's 5 1/2, I just need to cut a 1/4 inch off of it. So I'm just gonna hold that. This is a half, so I just want to cut half of this. I know it's kind of dangerous, but it'll be okay. There we go. So that is for the inside of our card. See, just like that. I'm gonna show you how to blend this. We're gonna do this part next. So I used our basic gray, and I used a different brush for the gray. And I don't know if you guys know, but they sell these Post-it notes that have the whole thing sticky. And so I used this one and I punched a circle out of it, and it's actually living on the bottom of my basic gray because I didn't want to lose it. So we're gonna put that right here, like so, and it's gonna become our moon, right? And so we're gonna use this to pick up color, just like this. I'm gonna have this one open as a reference so I can recreate what I did. So I'm just gonna get that smudgy part off, right? And I'm gonna work my way in circular motion around the moon, like so. And I'm gonna drag that color, the lighter it is, to the side right here, like this. And I want to really make sure that I get that dark area around that circle. So that's that. Now, this is the fun part. Wait till you guys see when we pull the circle away. Wait till you see what it looks like. Use my take your pick tool and get up under here. Isn't that awesome? It looks like a fog. I'm gonna stick this on the back so next time I have it ready. Okay, so now what we wanna do is we wanna stamp our little bats in black. And we want those to be kind of like flying, right? Where you can see them, they're flying around the moon there. So we're gonna put 2 there. We're gonna put 1 in this corner, just like that. Oh my God, so cute. I love it. I'm also gonna put 3 bats on this moon right here. So I'm gonna do 1 there, 1 there, and 1 like that. Let that dry. And I'm gonna go ahead and clean my little bat stamp. And then the last stamp on the inside is have a perfect Halloween with our kitty cat. Gotta use that saying, right? So I'm gonna stamp that kind of, and bring it down so I can see what I'm doing. Right here near the moon. Have a perfect Halloween. Isn't that just the coolest? It looks such an eerie moon. Loving that. All right, so all of our stamping is done. Now we just have to fussy cut and put our card together. So let me move our stuff out of the way, bring this in. All right. So let me get my paper snips out, and we're gonna cut around our little kitty. Leave a little border, go around all her little fur. She has a couple little pieces that stick out. I think she's super cute. I hope you guys can see me cutting. Even though there's fussy cutting to this stamp set, it's not that hard to fussy cut it. Some people hate to fussy cut. I don't really mind. I think the more you do it, the better you get at it, and then you don't mind it as much. Of course, if you were making 100 of these cards, it would not be good. But if you're only making a few, fussy cutting is something you can do while you watch TV at night. If you plan and you're doing a bunch of cards or a bunch of things for a project, you can stamp them all and just watch TV, and then it goes really fast when you're doing something else at the same time. So let's go around the whiskers. This cat is adorable. I'm gonna peek in there where the whisker is because I think that'll be cute. All right, and around this side and down, and she is finished. Let's do her hat. I love those speckles on the hat. I don't know how that happened, but I am so glad it did because it's super adorable. I always leave a border around when I fussy cut because it draws the eye in, and if you fussy cut and it's a little bit crooked, you don't notice it. Like if I cut right on there and then I didn't cut it perfectly, you would totally notice. But having that white border draws your eye inward, and so you don't really see if it's uneven. So I always like to leave a little border all the way around. All right, there's the hat. Now comes the broom. And then we will be ready to put our card together. I love the way that that moon turned out. Didn't it turn out so awesome on the inside? It's like so eerie. Perfect for Halloween. This little broomstick is adorable. I like this cat because she's just so funny. The expressions on her face, and she's not scary, you know. It's not scary Halloween. It's super cute. I think Halloween is one of the funnest holidays. I love all the dress up and making all the treats for it. Okay, there's that. That wasn't too bad, guys. All right, I have already fussy cut a tiny bat that I'm gonna put on my tag. So let's go ahead and start putting this together. So we'll start with the moon, and that's gonna get glued directly down. I'm gonna use our wet adhesive. It's our multi-purpose glue. We'll grab that moon. And it's kind of overlapping a little bit on this piece right here, just like that. Okay, this tag's gonna go at the bottom, and it's gonna be popped up with dimensionals. So I'm just gonna go ahead and attach the dimensionals onto it, and then I will attach the little reinforcer. And I did the reinforcer in Blackberry Bliss to match the little hat and the card. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach that on here like so. Whoops, it's sticking to my finger. There we go. Press that down. Isn't that cute? And then we're going to stick the little bat. And he will be flying like this, inwards. Then I have a little piece of our black organdy glitter ribbon. Isn't it so pretty? It's just a tiny little piece. You don't need a lot because we're just gonna tie a knot in there. So I just have to fish that point through. Come on. Might have to grab my tweezers to grab it. Okay, there we go. And we'll pull that all the way through. I love it. Such a pretty ribbon. And it's just, I love that little knot there in the middle. Isn't that so cute? And the glitter of it is so fashionable. So that's gonna get attached on there once we put it on our card. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna use my Take Your Pick tool. I always use this to pull my backs off. I think I went a little crazy putting too many dimensionals on the back of this, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and attach it down here. Right about there looks good to me, maybe a little bit over. And then I'm going to use a mini glue dot. So they come on a roll like this, and I like to use my Take Your Pick tool to kind of ball it up. And then I attach it onto the back of my knot. And then I'm going to press that into the hole so that it looks like I tied my ribbon through there, but I did not. How cute is that? Now comes our kitty cat. We're going to put her together. So first, let's glue her together. So we're going to put a little bit of adhesive here, right on this section of her, some wet glue. And we are going to make her hat kind of be crooked on her head, like that, and kind of tucked behind that ear, like so. Okay, so that's that. Now we have to attach her to the broom. So we're going to put just the slightest bit of adhesive on this edge here. And then I'm going to put some down here where her tail is going to go, so that her tail will have adhesive on it and her bottom of her body will have adhesive on it. And then she will stick, whoops, goodness gracious. She will stick to that broom. There we go. So now that she is one complete part with her broom itself, we can put dimensionals on the back. So I'm going to use some minis for her because there's lots of intricate pieces that I do want to have the dimensionals on. Her tail's pretty skinny, and these are small, so they fit in lots of little places. So I'm going to put a few of those. Whoops. I pulled a couple off there at the same time. There's another one. There's one more. Pulled the back off of one. We'll put one in this part of her hat. We got to put some on her broom, right? Let's put two back there since they're so little. All right, I think she looks good. Maybe one more on her rump. Okay, so let's pull the backs off. I think I got them all. I did. I have to double check them. And then we're gonna put her flying by the moon here. Oh my gosh, she's so precious. Let me move her up like this. Just like so. Isn't she cute? Guys, this card is so cute. And then for the inside, we will just use our seal adhesive. Leave our border all the way around. And there is our adorable card. She is so cute. I hope that you enjoyed watching me. I thank you for watching me. It is so fun to come and share my ideas and my cards with you. I hope that you liked this cute witchy poo from Clever Cats, page 53 of the mini catalog. Don't forget that you can get a lot of free items by purchasing during celebration. If you do not have a demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator. If you'd love to join my team, this is the perfect time. Stampin' Up! Has an awesome offer The starter kit is $99. You normally get $125 worth of product for $99, but this time they're adding an additional bundle out of the mini. There are 12 different ones that you can pick from. And the most expensive one, I think, is about $60. So if you add $60 to the $125, that's $185 worth of product for $99. It's the best time to join. So I hope that you will consider being part of my team. I would love to have you. I'm pretty new to YouTube. I've been blogging for a little over a year, but I'm pretty new to YouTube, so I'd appreciate if you would help me out by commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And ask your friends to subscribe too. When you subscribe, you're going to get notifications of when I will post new videos. Check out my blog. The link is in the description below. And when you go there, you can access PDFs, measurements, and lots more fun projects. I do blog 7 days a week, so there's always inspiration there for you to find. InkyHandsWarmHearts.com. Thank you again for watching. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts, and happy stamping, guys. Bye-bye.